Hey y'all, it's Sandy with Little House on Metairie. Welcome to my home. If you are new here, I just wanted to say hi and to welcome you. And if you are coming back to visit me, it always means so much to me that you give your time to come and visit me. We have kicked off this year's fall decorating series in our kitchen where we transformed the kitchen for fall this year. Next, we headed into our living room, which we call more of our fancy room. And today we are in our family room where I get to have a little bit more fun. And here I just want to do a really cute harvest theme. We're going to start back here on this entertainment center and this cabinet and just add some fall things on there. And then we have another cabinet and the main coffee table in this room. We're going to add some really cute and festive pillows and throws. And then I like to decorate our seasonal tree that I'll leave up here in the corner. And this year, I'm not going to record me doing that. I promise we'll do a full room tour when I'm done, and that will include the fall tree. So as you see, we have a lot to do today. I want to take you guys along with me, so let's get to decorating. Like I said, we're going to start decorating the entertainment center and transform it for fall. So for the fall season, I just love things to look warm, festive, and cozy back here. One of our favorite traditions to do when the room is all decorated is sit back here as a family and watch It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. It was something that I thoroughly enjoyed watching every year growing up, and it's a tradition I like to continue to do as a family. We get snacks and drinks, cuddle up, and just kick off the fall season. So as you see, I just strung the garland across the top. I keep 3 nails up here, and I just get floral wire, and that's how I attach my garlands each season so it stays nice and secure. Next, I'm going to add this thrifted basket to the center of the entertainment center. So I just wanted to ask you all, what is your favorite family traditions for fall? I would love to hear all about it in the comments below. Next, I'm going to add this cute wagon I thrifted a few years ago, and I added that packaging paper. To me, it just looks like straw. Inside the wagon, I'm going to add a few pumpkins, but first I want to add these really cute candle holders. I think these were bought from Hobby Lobby. I love the color in it, and I knew that it would match perfectly up here this fall. So for the candle holders, I wanted to add some orange candles. I have 2 different styles, just the regular tapered one. And then these I bought from Michael's, I think last year. And they just have such beautiful details on them of little miniature pumpkins. So I stepped back to see which candle I preferred, and I definitely am going to go with the bigger, beautiful ones from Michael's, especially since it's really high up here. I want it to catch your eye. So now it's time to add some really cute pumpkins. I went choose from my bins of pumpkins, just different styles. The larger pumpkin and the smaller one I bought from Pop Shelf last year, and the medium-sized one I bought from Dollar Tree this year. I think that they will complement each other here in the wagon. So the last thing we're going to add up here is this really cute mini garland. I'm going to add it to the top of the basket to give an illusion that the basket is full. I just want to kind of rest it along the edge and tuck it down the sides. Well, I thought we were finished, but I did decide to get this stem and just tuck it here in between the candle holders just to make it look more full on this side since there's so much going on the other side. Now I just want to add this garland to this cabinet right here in the corner. So I'm just going to add it and make it look cohesive, hopefully to the other one, although they're different. But I want to just plug in the lights so that this will light up as well. And then I'll string it across the top and down the side because it's a pretty long garland. Now that we are finished decorating the top of the entertainment center, we're going to add some fall decor to these shelves. To the top one, I thought it'd be really cute to add this jack-o'-lantern lantern. I added some of my favorite gold tea lights inside the lantern so it will glow in the evening. I buy them in a pack from Amazon because I use them so much. If you are interested in some like these, I will link them in the description box. To this center shelf, I'm adding this thrifted basket, and to the bottom one, I'm adding this really cute leaf that says fall is my favorite. I love the color, and I bought that, I think it was last year, from our local pop shelf. On the other side, to the top shelf, I'm adding the same jack-o'-lantern. I don't decorate for Halloween, but occasionally I'll pull out some jack-o'-lanterns, and these really cute ones are some of my favorite, and I thought they would be really pretty all lit up in the evenings. To the middle shelf, I'm adding the second thrifted basket, and then to the bottom shelf, I'm adding this cute pumpkin I bought last year for under $1 from At Home's after fall sale. The last thing we're going to decorate here on the entertainment center is underneath the TV on this little nook area. I like to hide the hole back here and the wire. So my husband and I came up with a backing we bought. It's just a piece of wood, and I normally put holiday paper, but I don't have any this year. And I didn't buy really anything new except a pillow and a blanket for this room this year because I have so much already. People bless me with so much decor, and we've collected over the years. So I'm not going to add the back part. So I'm going to hide it pretty well with this beautiful pumpkin. It was actually given to us, and I added a few pumpkins to it last year. It just had the flowers, and I'm going to reuse it again right here. And then on each side, I'm adding these really cute light up jars, and I added again my favorite gold tea light candles to each of them so they can glow in the evening. And the last thing we're going to add to the shelf is this adorable leaf that my sister-in-laws bought me for my birthday. Before we finish decorating the rest of the room, I just wanted to show you these remotes that turn on and off our lights. It's so convenient, so I don't have to climb up there and pull the lights in and out. You plug this into the wall, and with the click of a button, you can turn your lights on and off. So I will link that in the description box below as well if you are interested in getting one of these for the upcoming holidays. Now let's add some fall things to this side of the room. So we have this cabinet that we keep our games and homeschool items in. I have this little tree that I usually wrap some lights around, but we're not going to do that this year. We're going to change things up just a little bit, and we're going to start right here before we decorate the cabinet. So I normally take this down and I leave it out for spring and summer. We found it in our attic when we moved into our home, and I painted it, and I think it's so pretty for the spring and summer months. And I normally will switch it out with a mirror or a fall picture, but I thought I have this beautiful swag that was actually given to me, and I decided to go ahead and keep this up. And I think once I add this and a beautiful wreath, it's going to look very fall and festive. So I want to switch out the candles, possibly to some orange ones, but first I want to decorate everything before making that decision. So let's decorate the top of the cabinet. I first added these cute twinkle twig lights to the top. I have two of them, so I already added the first one, and I just want to show you the second one before I add that one. It's a really cute light up with a press of a button. You can change the different functions on it. It's steady lighting. It fades in and out. It does that chasing motion where all the lights light up one after the other. They have a lighter, dimmer one, and then a darker option as well. I think I'm counting right here. I think there's 7 different options to these. So lots of great ways to add twinkle lights and ambiance to your fall evening. So I will link these below if it's something you're interested in buying for your fall decorating. So I'm taking my time and just spreading out the bendable little branches. They're very easy to manipulate, so I want to make it nice and full, so I'm taking my time. I wasn't able to go all the way down and around the tree, but I was able to go halfway, so I'll give you a peek of that before we add the rest of the garlands on top of the branches. So this is the next beautiful garland we're going to add on top of the branches. I only have one, so I'm going to center it as best as I can. and just stretch it out evenly on both sides. And I'm gonna just, again, take my time to get all the branches to wrap around the leaves. Next, I'm gonna add this cute little branch garland. It matches the one that I curved around the arch above. In the center of the cabinet, I'm going to add this really cute pumpkin I bought for 75% off of a fall's after clearance sale last year from Walmart. As you saw, it has the Happy Thanksgiving sign. And since we're in the early month of October, I'm going to keep it on the plain side and then turn it around closer to Thanksgiving. On each side of the pumpkin, I'm going to add these really cute jack-o'-lantern face lanterns. I have 3 of them. 2 are the same size, so those are the ones I'm going to add here, and then we'll use the 3rd one elsewhere. And I'm going to add my same favorite gold tea lights, except this time I'm going to add 3 to each lantern, so that way it really illuminates in the evening time. So I dug through my bins of pumpkins, and I want to add a more muted color just because there's lots of muted colors on the wreath above. So to mimic the wreath, I like how we have 3 different shades of orange. They're also serving 2 purposes. They're cute for fall, and they're hiding the battery compartments to the twig lights. And I decided to keep the orange theme going on, and I went and get these beautiful battery operated ones I bought from Michael's last year. I love how they have the pretty leaf details on them up close, and they're going to be so pretty lit up in the evenings. And the last thing I'm adding is this beautiful candle little lamp that I've had for years and years. I've never lit it because it's so pretty and I don't want to mess it up. Before we decorate the coffee table, I just want to get a visual, so I added these blankets to each end of our sectional. I think these are the ones I'm going to keep this year, but we're going to try them out first. Well, it's already got a stamp of approval by Belle and Daisy. Belle is our black dog and Daisy is her sweet baby, and they are just so precious. I wanted to give you a peek of them all curled up on the blanket, and I think that it's definitely approved by both of them. Next, on the coffee table, I added that beautiful table runner. I think I bought that years ago from, I think it was Home Goods, but I love the wheelbarrow scene on it. And since the coffee table is so large, I usually add some sort of basket or bucket up here to house all of our kids' electronics and school things. But since I'm only currently homeschooling one child, I decided to go ahead and fill up the basket but not leave it up here on the coffee table. And just keep it pretty simple. I added that thrifted wooden tray and then this beautiful pitcher we're going to place inside of the tray. I bought that last year from TJ Maxx, and I think it's so pretty. And then next to the pitcher, I'm adding this beautiful leaf tray that my sister-in-law blessed me with. And then my brother made these beautiful coasters for me 2 Christmases ago. I absolutely love them. Inside the tray, I'm adding this beautiful pumpkin that my sister-in-laws gave me for my birthday. I had mentioned earlier they gave me a whole bunch of fall decor, and this beautiful pumpkin was one of them. Next, inside of the vase, I'm going to add just some florals. I went choose from my bins. I chose this yellow one and then these beautiful orange ones. So I'm going to just kind of put the yellow one in the center and just mix the orange ones around it. The finishing touch, I'm adding corn to the tray and pumpkins and leaves to the wheelbarrow. I did decide to add the basket next to the fall tree, and then I added some pillows, this cute Hey Pumpkin one I bought last year, and this adorable pillow cover I bought from Amazon this year, so I'll link it below if you're interested. But look how cute the doggies are all rested up against them. So I only bought 2 new things to use in this room this year. This adorable blanket, I bought it from Hobby Lobby. It was $18.99 and 40% off at the time that I went. And it's serving 2 purposes in the room. Another extra cozy blanket for fall, but also hiding this unsightly hole in the chair that my children accidentally broke years ago. This was my grandmother's chair, so it's pretty old and I do need to repair it. But we'll get to that one day. And as you saw, the second thing I bought from Hobby Lobby is this cute Thankful pillow. It was $19.99 and again 40% off. And then this adorable pumpkin I bought last year from our local pop shelf. On the side of the sectional, we have this end table, and I like to keep our diffuser here, but I like to decorate it for each holiday. So for this fall, I just got is actually a little piece of garland that had fallen off that I'm just making a wreath out of. I was hoping to find a small wreath, but I couldn't find it in time. So in a pinch, I just made my own. To the diffuser, I'm adding this fall blend that I pre-made. So if you watch my living room decorate with me, I am a certified aromatherapist and I love incorporating aromatherapy for each holiday. So for each season, I love to make a stock blend, which basically just means you pre-make it so you can add it to all of your diffusers. So I'm going to add that same blend inside this diffuser as well. I will link again the recipe below if you didn't watch that video and you're interested in making some fall blends for your diffusers. It smells so good in here. I love incorporating scent as well as decor for each new season. I'll also link some diffuser options in the description box as well if you are looking for one to purchase. I personally like to buy diffusers that you can change the colors on them. It's just another fun way to decorate. I chose to keep it on this pretty orange color, although it's picking up red in the camera. It's just a dark orange. So this is another way that you could decorate your home really easily. You get the scent and the look. Next, I'm adding this thrifted basket next to the diffuser, and then that's it. We're keeping it very simple right here this year. And there's Daisy posing for you again. Before we tour the room together and see how it all turned out, I added a pumpkin to our back console table, and then I'm adding that third lantern I told you about earlier to the top of our schoolroom desk. I sure hope that you enjoyed this video. I love taking you guys along with me as I decorated our family room. I absolutely love how it turned out. So if you liked this video as well, be sure to give it a like. It really does help me out. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to my channel if you love all things seasonal decorating, seasonal aromatherapy, thrifting, and DIYs. I would love for you to join us. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. We have a few more Decorate With Me videos to do together before ending the fall season with a day and evening tour. So until next time, friends, bye for now.